Hi, hello everyone, welcome back to a new video on this channel. Today I have to say that I started watching Twitter users' opinions and my goodness, I disagree with the majority of things being said. On one hand, I can understand that the word unpopular means that not many people will agree, but this doesn't mean I can't criticize or give my opinion, so that's what I'm going to be doing today, stating my opinions which are completely contrary to random internet people. As a Latina, I think K-pop should stay away from the Latino scene. As a Hispanic person, please continue making songs with Hispanic touches. I'm not exactly sure what this person is referring to, whether it's that they don't like artists being nominated for Latin awards, or if it's about the Latin musical elements in songs. What I have to say is that as long as it's done with respect, I'll be more than grateful for idols to mention, dance to, or sing songs with Hispanic touches, mentioning words in Spanish and using national instruments. I don't know how it is in other countries, but for me, the so-called cultural appropriation only happens if you're disrespecting the culture while profiting from it. For example, the issue with KARD and their song Bomb Bomb, where, besides having this melody that takes you to Hispanic countries, they make reference to Spanish bulls, and for me, that is offensive because clearly, they don't know that here the majority of us are against the treatment and shameful spectacle that happens with bulls in my country, Spain, and everything else that goes on here. But if they had just made a song mentioning Spanish words that, although stereotypical, serve an artistic purpose, there would be no problem. If they want to use elements of my culture with respect, I don't mind because the culture isn't just mine, and there's no one person to whom it can be attributed. I don't meddle in other countries and their elements because I have nothing to say there, but I will never criticize the use of Spanish elements with respect, as lesserafim did with Fire in the Belly. Rap and K-pop nowadays really lost its meaning because anyone who has a deep voice and can speak fast will be considered a rapper, and there are rarely any who can actually rap. Second and third gen were the last good rappers like BTS, EXO or Monsta X etc. I don't agree with this opinion at all. I think you're not looking in the right groups. Obviously, there are 4th and 5th generation groups that don't have good rappers and just pick anyone to take on that role, resulting in whatever comes out. However, there are groups that do have good rappers, and perhaps what's happening is that the specific tastes you like don't have good rappers. But just by mentioning a few, there are Treasure, mnsd, Kiss of Life, or the girls who just debuted, Baby Monster. Your insecurities are not an idol's responsibility. You shouldn't be asking an idol to disclose whether they got plastic surgery or if they wear hip pads to make you feel better. I partially agree, but we can't be naive about this. On one hand, I feel that it's not anyone's business if an idol has undergone any cosmetic procedures, but I also don't think it's right to lie about it. I'm not going to go around asking anyone if their face is natural or not, but if the conversation comes up or if even the idols themselves try to bring up the topic, denying it and outright lying doesn't help at all, especially when there are photos that prove otherwise. I don't want to be disrespectful, but for example, with the issue of Ioona and her hip pads, she outright lied and said she didn't use them when there are photos where on a Monday her hips are small, which doesn't mean they're not beautiful, and on Wednesday they're disproportionately wide. I feel that as public figures who have chosen to be in the spotlight, they have a moral responsibility not to perpetuate unrealistic and unattainable beauty standards for young people, especially when most of them advocate for love yourself as their motto. Even though you can love yourself and undergo surgery, transparency and honesty must be encouraged. It's okay if you don't want to disclose that you've had surgery, you have that right, but you have to accept the consequences. I hope I've been able to explain myself well. There are things that are private matters and shouldn't concern anyone, but we can pretend that being a public figure doesn't come with responsibilities. No K-pop song is actually that worse, whether it's a song from a new group, average, or popular group, soloist. Yet all are just overreacting and speaking like a pro or whatever. This sounds to me like a song that is widely regarded as very bad. You like it, and you're trying to make everyone realize that music is a matter of taste, but there's no saving you if you like sticker. This is very difficult to quantify in the end, The song that might seem horrible to me could be the best song someone else has ever heard. However, there are some key points that are more or less common among all people who enjoy listening to music, such as having a catchy, original, and well-structured melody. It's important to consider that harmonies should be pleasant and complement the main melody, and above all, the production quality must be high. If a song doesn't meet these points, it's very likely that, no matter how much it finds its audience somewhere, it will commonly be seen as a bad song. Despite everything being a matter of taste, the general opinion ultimately dictates what label is given to a song. Idols should be able to date whoever they want. I agree, but there's something I have to say, obviously, or else I wouldn't add this. Companies take advantage of parasocial relationships with idols. The fact that there are fans who actually think they are the girlfriend or boyfriend of any idol is a problem created by the companies, because it benefits them. If you give a person many inputs of someone they visually like and also actively and passively tell them that you could be their girlfriend, that person will end up believing it. The hate idols receive for dating is just a direct consequence of their company's actions, and it's so easy to see which idols go along with this trend and which don't. That's why it's okay for some to date and not for others. For example, the girls from j-idle commented that they were dating guys and shared some anecdotes, and nobody said anything because they don't use the "I am your girlfriend" or "my fans are my boyfriends" approach. I don't want to justify the hate because obviously it's not right, but it's the price to pay for having that kind of fans that makes you so much money, but something bad they had to have. So many groups try so hard to focus only on domestic success, and it doesn't work out. They should give up and start giving that same energy to their international fans and touring internationally. Western fans are really neglected in my opinion, even if they're the core fandom. I don't know exactly which group this person referring to, but I simply don't agree. Obviously, there will be different cases, but not everything has to be catered to international fans. There are millions of famous groups in Korea and Japan that we haven't even heard of. The number of times I've seen fans surprised by artists like Lim Young-won winning against their favorite extremely popular in the USA groups is countless. Not everything revolves around the United States, and there's nothing wrong with that. If a group doesn't succeed in Korea, the immediate solution shouldn't be to internationalize, because maybe that's not the problem. And even if their main fan base is international, the company will seek to please them to make money, but in my opinion, it's perfectly normal for a group to focus on Korea and not pay attention to Western countries.
And this has been all. I hope you like it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did, it would help me a lot. See ya.